Hello, and welcome to step number 5, finally, of building your directory from zero to the first $10,000 a month. And let's go through all the steps. But step number 5 is how to bring traffic. Supposedly, you have already gone through all the first 4 steps, right? So the last one is once you've got everything ready, you're ready to bring traffic. And I'm talking about organic traffic. I'm not talking about making ads. That you can do as well, but I'm just assuming you've got a little, like a couple hours a week to invest in this, and you don't want to invest a lot of money up front. Already the platform where you're building it might have a cost, etc. But anyways, if you don't want to make ads, these are going to be 3 ways of bringing traffic to your directory. Here is my directory, and it's called bestaiforsmallbusinesses.com. I have not even had the time to link the other 2 domains that I've bought for the same subject. But basically, I started with very few apps because if you follow the step number 3, I used AI to help me list like 100 different AI tools that would be relevant for small businesses. But then I realized that I didn't have any real knowledge if these apps would work, how relevant they are for small business. I was just like uploading a big database, and that's not making good quality directory, right? The whole point is helping actual companies and small businesses find what's relevant for them. And for that, I have a system because I'm a consultant. I've helped a lot of companies. So this is a disclaimer. I've helped a lot of companies figure out how to implement AI in their business. And it doesn't start from which tool you should be using. It starts with what are the challenges and opportunities your business has. And then from there, we start finding which tools or AI solutions might be able to solve your specific business's challenges and how to interconnect. And sometimes we would even create a solution because there was no specific tool that would be relevant for them. And that's how we implement AI in small businesses. But anyways, this directory, the aim for this was to help people say, okay, my current problem is web design. I need something to design. And you go there, and I have to add a couple others that I have. My first problem is actually, what was it? I said dev. It's not updated yet. Let's see. Yes, I have this. For example, data button. Here I have yours. But data button. Okay, I need app builder. And then you have here, oh, there is a website. There is an app. It's called data button that actually creates with AI or whatever. So my whole hope for this one is that it's curated information. So I only have at the moment like 12 different apps that I'm made, but I'm adding them little by little, but I'm making sure they're real, that I've tested, they're relevant, and they're good to go. So I'm adding from the ones that I'm recommending my clients, etc. I chose this niche because it's relevant to me. It's something I'm already doing and learning and practicing every day. So it doesn't take extra time for me to go somewhere else and do research in something completely different that I'm not even interested about. If you go through video 1 of this build your directory, you're gonna step number 1, you're gonna realize, and you're gonna go through the process of really understanding which directory you should be building so you can commit to it long term. Then the actual area where I am making the most revenue, or I find the biggest opportunity, is here. So I asked the business, like, find your AI advantage. What is your industry? Which area do you want help? Maybe it's all of them. What is the size of your business? And what's your email? And then when they click search, from these questions, they should be getting a filtered answer of what are the apps that would be relevant for them. But mostly, they're going to get an email from me with a follow-up bit of questions to see if they are qualified to get a consulting work that could be efficient for them. Like a one-week consulting, we identify, we do this, and this is the cost, and blah, blah, blah. And that is the area where the business model is the biggest. The other area of business model, we discussed it, we have affiliate links all over the place, okay? And there's another one that's the opportunity for partnerships. But in this video, we're going to see how we bring traffic to this website that now it's ready. I have not done the work of bringing traffic because I don't think it's ready, but the one thing I've done is SEO, and I've not implemented the app. These guys have an app. I chose this platform to build, and I'll link it down below. And they have an app for SEO and improving. But one of the basic things you can do for SEO is to actually, first of all, write a frequently asked questions. So make sure that your directory has enough information and data in SEO. So one thing is frequently asked questions. What is AI and how does it work? Da, da, da. You can ask ChatGPT for this frequently asked questions. You can check what are the keywords that are mostly searched, and create a question with that, or how are the questions like most searched in that field that you are making your directory in. And that's what you do. I made it easy. I just went to ChatGPT and said, give me frequently asked questions that could position my website better for SEO, and question and answer. I copy pasted this, and I'm sometimes edited so it's not just AI, right? But this is the step number one. Step number two, which I have not done, but you should do, is that when people click on your app, or like I filter HR, and I'm going to get yours, which is driving productivity through well-being. And if I click right now, I'm going to show you. From the click you saw, if you click right now, it takes me directly to the website of the app that I clicked it. But for your SEO and to improve the experience of the user, you should actually make it so that instead of taking you to the website of the seller, or the app that you're promoting, which in this case is an app that installs with your Slack and integrates with your Slack, and it helps people. It helps managers and companies from like 10 employees to 100 employees to be able to give personalized health and wellness guidance through an AI bot that it's helping them and guiding them. And it's shown apparently very good results with decreasing sick leaves and increasing job satisfaction and all those things. So I know this, and that's why I put it in the directory. But the best thing for me as a directory for SEO is going to be to actually have a website there that before I take them to the app's website, that it describes what the app does, how is it relevant, what are the benefits, what are the downsides, and everything. So it actually creates more SEO content. So let's not do it now, but my point is that instead of clicking here and going to the website, it should be that you click here and you get to its own landing page, and you can see all these details, and that enhances the SEO potential of your website. But that, as we know, SEO takes quite some time to actually position itself. It takes 3 months to 6 months, depending on how you do it and which apps you use. The other thing is creating backlinks. But let's do that. In this case, I'm going to ask Perplexity and not ChatGPT, because I want Perplexity to link to actual results, so it uses Google as well. So I'm asking how to create free backlinks for positioning my website with SEO. And then it's going to tell me, steal my backlinks. And it's going to tell me how to do it. I don't know if we're going to have the time to go through it, but position your SEO with content on your website. Each of the apps should have, so that requires work. That's why I have not done it. The other thing is to frequently ask questions. It's a very easy way to create good content that is relevant and you can position your website. And the third way is create backlinks, and there's ways to do it for free. It says publish original research or case studies, create unique data-driven content that attracts backlinks naturally. Great. That's not very useful, but at the moment, answer questions on Quora. Oh, there was one hack. Report post existing content, utilize broken link building, find broken links, relevant websites, and offer content as replacement. No. Guest positioning, claim unliked dimensions, create internal links while not external backlinks. Internal linking can improve your overall. Submit your If not, if you have more than one website and it's already been old, I have the UI coder, so I can create a blog on the uicoder.com is going to bring a backlink that has been positioned or has been live since 2016. Is going to bring backlink there. I can ask some friends and stuff, but create backlinks. In my case, I go to Reddit, because in my case, I believe that small business owners, which is my target audience, is going to be in Reddit, in Twitter. I don't have an account in Twitter or X, but that would be the social media that I should get to. So I would use Reddit or Quora and find the Reddits that are relevant to this. And in this case, I found AI tools for catalog. I literally read the rules, no spam, quality content, guidelines for posting about your AI tool. So they are allowing me to post about my AI tool. I don't have an AI tool, so it's actually more honest. So I'm saying, okay, only for small business owners, solopreneurs, how to find relevant tools. And I'm giving a story, because it says be authentic, share your story, okay? Share your big idea and stuff. So what I'm doing is following these rules and then asking what is feedback about user? So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to improve my writing, because if you look at my writing of my question, many friends with small businesses were feeling overwhelmed with all the information. This is all true. They were getting on hundreds of AI tools they would be using for that. But I just write like that, and I asked ChatGPT to edit it for me and make it nicer. So please help me edit this Reddit post to Reddit with the following rules. So first I'm gonna copy paste the rules. Let's here, and this is my post, and then I'm gonna copy paste my post. Where is it? And then ChatGPT is gonna help me title also content. It's gonna help me make it more interesting or better. Edited version. Create a toleration for this, or need your feedback. Yeah, so I'm gonna just copy the title and put it. I'm not sharing you, but you know how ChatGPT looks, so I'm just copying pasting from ChatGPT here what it edited in a better way. Content. Hi everyone, I'm a consultant who works in small business owners and solopreneurs. I've noticed. Yeah, I'm not even following the stress about reading. This is gonna save you a lot of time, and you're gonna do it the right thing because you input the rules. So that's when I realized the problem. This inspired me to create this, a directory designed to help small businesses identify tools. I love to hear your feedback. What would make the directory better for you? Do you prefer directory so you feel more one-on-one guidance is more effective? And this is actually going to help the directory itself in getting clicks and actual visits, but also it's going to help to get feedback and honest. So yeah, this is not a hack. This is just like go through all the relevant places. I'm going to post it. Oh, and then make sure you erase this part. This happened to me once that I forgot to erase the last part when it's ChatGPT actually telling you this version, whatever, and it just looks like crap. Anyways, thanks in advance for your input, and then I can sing like the Yogi cool there. And let's just post it. This is going to create some engagement and it's going to bring some relevant traffic. So what you want is actually relevant traffic to your website. And like this, start searching here for questions around AI and best tools, etc. We're not going to do it here because it's going to take a lot of time. But tip number one, go to Reddit, Quora, Facebook groups. For example, the directory about activities to do with children, it should be in all Facebook groups of parents. Like every mother out there and every father out there is part of a Facebook group about local that you're talking about children and questions stuff. It has such engagement, it's crazy. So it's a great place to post those things. So you really have to understand what are the question and answer kind of communities, if it's Reddit, if it's X, if it's whatever. And then another type, which be the next step, another type of social media is the ones that you post and you expect people to come, but you create quality content, and that's the differences. So for that, we would move to the step number 3. So here is questions and answers, and literally find the questions of people that are looking for your service and answer them with your service. As a disclaimer, I am doing this, maybe this helps you. And this should be a work that, again, if you are only doing it a couple hours a week, that's from now on, you're only going to do 2 things. You're going to work on improving the quality of the database and your directory, and you're going to work in answering 10 questions a week of people within these groups and within this social media. And the third one, which might require a little bit more work, is open one social media, at least one social media for your directory. Let's just say that this was a very lazy choice for me, because the area that I have some experience, but I'm not that engaged anymore, is Instagram, right? So I go to Instagram and I'm going to create a social media. For me, it would be more relevant to create an X account about best AI for small businesses, which is the name of my directory. So if I create an X account and an Instagram account or a Threads account, and then post daily a tip or trick, Like, you have to create value in these types of social media. You're not answering directly. You're not answering directly. I don't have any posts yet, but I've recycled another account I had for something else, and I already have 600 followers. So whatever I post here, if it's relevant to the content that the other people were using, and here is the website, um, they're gonna get this. And here is like the brand, the website, the description. Push through the noise, find the best AI tool for your business. If I'm promising this here, what I have to post is value. So I have to post about the tools, about techniques, and how to figure out which tools you do for free. So maybe it's not every day, maybe it's 2-3 times a week. On X is easier because it's just text, and maybe here you can use like whatever Twitter or whatever tweet you post you have, just screenshot and post it on Instagram, and just it creates. It's not about the amount of people you reach; it's about how relevant. How good and accurate you're on finding the people that are looking for this type of content and tips and tricks. My brain is low. I need coffee. and yes, so I am opening Instagram, and I'm also opening X, and hopefully let's see. And hopefully, by creating content every day and just having the social media accounts with the website there, you get extra links. But let's just close it up. The three, I made it very easy. There's plenty of ways. You can also make ads. You can also partner up with other bloggers, influencers, and other content creators. If there's an app that is creating content, that's another one, and you're also an affiliate. And remember, in the video number 4, I said there's apps that they might not have an affiliate system yet. And like, there's one there, the AI app that I really like and use, the data button one. They don't have an affiliate system, but I'm contacting the founders for them to get to know me and maybe like partner up, and maybe I can explain in a video here how to use that app. That with AI you can create any app you want. And but you need to learn how to use it, and then I can make like a shared content, and they can bring traffic to me, and you bring traffic, whatever. So there is opportunities to create this kind of partnerships and bring more traffic that way. I do encourage, since this is a side project, the whole point is that it doesn't take that much of your time because it's not your main thing. Then it's something that you should be able to do because you're enjoying it, and it's consistently once a week you go in and answer these questions in all these blogs and areas. You create 2-3 different posts naturally on Instagram or on Twitter. You should be X, sorry. You should be able to, like, any value you see when you're dealing with a client or whatever, like, oh, first the rules for how to implement AI tools in your business. First, figure out what are your problems. This is a very basic one, but you can phrase it in so many different ways, and you can push it through social media as much as you want. So just categorizing SEO and backlinks, creating answers for actual questions in social media, and then the third one is pushing social media tips and tricks that are value for the audience that you're aiming for. And that's how you bring organic traffic. And this series should stop, but I'm going to make another video in, I would say, 5-6 weeks from now, to give updates in how this directory after 5-6 weeks of this work has evolved, and if it's made the money that it was promised to make or not really. And you should not waste your time. But then for that, if you're not already doing it with me, you're going to have to wait for quite so many weeks. But I encourage you just to try it. If you have the time and you're curious enough, try it, test these tools, and have fun with it. Maybe you find a better business model and a better niche and something that makes way more and way faster than I could even share here. So let me know in the comments what you think. What are you starting? And if you have more ideas in how to bring traffic organically to your directory in different niches. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next series on how to do crazy side fun stuff that boost your creativity.